Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We do have a lot of Rangers t-shirts available on our website. Do browse the collection by going to either rfcclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. Let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Okay, so the Premiership season is over after Rangers win against St Mirren. The campaign has finally come to a close, and now preparations can truly begin for the transfer window that opens in around 2 weeks' time. Rangers are going to be busy, as we already know. We've seen a handful of players already been not handed contracts and are free to leave, and we've already seen Kieran Dow sign for the club. Dujon Sterling is said to be imminent, and they're said to going to be a lot more on their way to Ibrox this summer. This is going to be a common theme, this transfer window, a daily video like this, sort of giving you an update with regards to the transfer state of play. So yeah, as I said, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we'll keep you up to date with everything, kind of cut the bull crap out and give you only reputable news this transfer window. So today's video, we're going to be going through a few bits and pieces. We're going to be discussing Alfredo Morelos' next move, an update on Jose Cifuentes, and then of course tell you the two strikers that Rangers have on their watch list this summer. So yeah, a couple of things to go through. But starting with Alfredo Morelos, I'm just going to touch upon him not talk about it too much because he's not a Rangers player anymore. But of course his next move apparently is Galatasaray. He was seen on Sunday boarding a flight whilst Rangers were playing St Mirren, or Saturday, sorry, should I say. And then of course, look, that's already sparked loads of different rumours on where his next destination can be, but the latest today is stating that Turkish club Galatasaray are looking to try and make him their first signing of the summer transfer window. So yeah, Galatasaray is the latest on Alfredo, and that's all we're really going to be saying there. Now, with regards to Jose Cifuentes, a couple of weeks ago, we did tell you that Rangers were very, very close to securing his signature. And Jose Cifuentes actually took to social media and was liking loads of Rangers fans' tweets about him moving to the club. I found that so bizarre. I've never really seen that before in football. Of course, the Ecuadorian midfielder would be a fantastic signing. Is highly touted. Well, he's being watched by a host of clubs throughout Europe. And that is the latest we already had for you, is that Rangers sort of agreed personal terms with the player. However, the latest on him is that basically fans have been taking to Twitter again, and he's been basically liking tweets stating LAFC should sell him straight away. LAFC fans are basically saying random tweets like he's not the player that he used to be or something. We need to let him go. We need to sell him whilst there's still hype. And he's been sort of liking the LAFC fans' tweets as he's trying to force a move through as soon as possible this summer to move to Rangers. As I said, Rangers have supposedly agreed personal terms with the player and are just sort of in negotiations now with LAFC over maybe a fee. Of course, his contract expires in December. But yeah, he's been taken to social media over the weekend liking tweets stating that the club should let him go. So I do think that one is going to be done very, very soon. But yeah, you can see that he is really, really wanting to leave, and he's putting pressure on his parent club to get the deal done as soon as possible. Now, do you remember a couple of weeks ago we spoke about Michael Beale out in Italy? Remember, he went out for a Roma Europa League game, I think it was. But yeah, basically he came out. There was lots of transfer speculation over him going out to Rome. And basically no real target had emerged, but Michael Beale did confirm that he was always out on business and he was going out to speak to players and all of the rest of it. Basically, though, over the last 24 hours, two striking targets have emerged as potential Rangers targets, and they're quoting that they are on Michael Beale's wish list this summer. Yes, two strikers. This is an area Rangers need to get right this summer. Of course, Alfredo Morelos leaving. We've heavily relied on Alfredo Morelos for many, many years. But, you know, this season, a part of our problems haven't been the creative department. It's just putting the ball in the back of the net. When we get the ball into a good position, there's literally nobody to put the ball in the back of the net. So, yeah, this is a very, very important position that we need to try and amend this summer. And basically, reports are stating that Rangers are linking wanting to make a move for both strikers, Sam Lammers and Cyril Dessers, who both, of course, play in the Serie A. Cyril Dessers is a Belgian striker. As I said, he plays for Cremonese, and was last season out on loan at Feyenoord Rotterdam. Season before that, he was at Genk, but obviously he's been at Cremonese this season. His stats don't really look the best, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not going to lie, and the same with the next one as well, so I don't know how to feel about it, but yeah, he's apparently he's played 26 games this season and scored 7 goals. So if you're looking at it from stats perspective, then it doesn't really look that appealing, that great. But apparently he's a player that fits Michael Beale's blueprint. And the other player that we're talking about is Sam Lammers. Now, Sam Lammers was a part of the Frankfurt team that won the Europa League last season. I still hate to see that badge. I was just doing player research on him and looking at his career honours. And yes, he'd be coming into the Rangers camp with a Europa League medal wrapped around his neck. That was still presses me to this day. But he was on loan this season at Sampdoria. As I said, he's had 2 loan spells this season from Atalanta as his parent club. Spent last season out on Frankfurt, the start of this season with Empoli, and then of course the start of the year with Sampdoria, who of course relegated from the Serie A to the Serie B. Basically, again, he's another striker apparently on Michael Beale's wish list this summer. Lots of reports stating this one. But again, if you look at his stats, again, they don't look good at all. 12 games for Sampdoria, 1 goal. The start of the season, he played 14 games for Empoli, scored 1 goal. And then Frankfurt, 22 games, 2 goals. And this is supposedly a centre forward. Yeah, I mean, those stats don't really look that good. And I'm not going to sit here and kid you on and pretend that I know an awful lot about these players. But what I'm stating this morning, and from a fair, reputable sources and journalists, are stating that Rangers have got the pair high up on their wish list this summer as Rangers look to try and get some new striking reinforcements. But as I said, just looking at those 2 players, I mean, that's not something that I'm getting super excited about looking at those stats. But as I said, that's what the reports are saying. Sam Lammers and Cyril Dessers on Rangers transfer wish list as Serie A strikers fit Michael Beale's signing blueprint is the reports there. So yeah, take it as you will. It's not that far down. It's literally just at the wish list at the moment, but does make sense and does correlate to Michael Beale's recent scouting missions where he has been out watching Italian football and going out to Rome to go out on business, basically to speak to some players. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today, guys. Sam Lammers and Cyril Dessers on Rangers transfer wish list this summer. Alfredo Reyes' next move, and Jose Cifuentes looking to try and push a move to Rangers as soon as possible. I do think that will probably be the 3rd signing of the window, Jose Cifuentes. But Rangers fans, do let me know your thoughts on Sam Lammers and Cyril Dessers. Are those 2 strikers that you would be happy with arriving to Rangers this summer? As I said, do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Thank you. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.